put him in there with Islam, let Patty and Hooker fight, give Gaethje Arman or Gamrot or something like that, keep the division moving.
You weren't able to announce it then, but is it safe to say that Ilia Islam is the fight that we're sort of working towards, or could he be fighting?
There's still other possibilities, so there's a lot of going on right now.
And Ilia Islam?
What's that?
Ilia versus Islam?
We'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
So maybe after this one, it could be to move up to the lightweight division. And if we still have that fake champion in the welterweight division, Belal, that's a easy one for me.
As chaos is building up in the lightweight division, especially after Ilia Topuria left the featherweight division and called out Islam Makhachev, Dustin Poirier suggested some potential matchups to keep the UFC lightweight division active.
About Ilia getting a title shot in his first fight at 155. You down with that?
I mean, he's undisputed, or he was the undisputed champ until the Miami card at 145. I don't know that he's saying he had a deal in place with the UFC that if he was going to move up, his fight was going to definitely be guaranteed a title shot. So if that's true, it has to be.
Moreover, Dustin Poirier proposed putting Ilia Topuria up against Islam Makhachev, giving Paddy Pimblett a fight with Dan Hooker, and matching Justin Gaethje with either Arman Tsarukyan or Mateusz Gamrot. His aim is to keep the division moving forward with fresh and competitive fights.
Put him in there with Islam, let Paddy and Hooker fight, give Gaethje Arman or Gamrot or something like that, keep the division moving.
Meanwhile, more sharks in the water want to snatch the belt from the Dagestani fighter Islam Makhachev. From Charles Oliveira to Paddy Pimblett, everyone is looking for a chance at the title fight. Dustin Poirier envisions a bright future for Islam Makhachev beyond the lightweight division, particularly at welterweight. He believes that a showdown between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev would be the perfect headliner for International Fight Week, a massive card that would generate a lot of excitement among fans, including himself. In Poirier's view, once Islam takes on Topuria in what would be a blockbuster fight, it's time for him to move up to 170 pounds.
Do you think it ends up being Ilia versus Islam, Ilia versus Charles? It's all very much up in the air.
Man, your guess is as good as mine. I say do Ilia versus Islam, International Fight Week, huge card, huge fight. Everybody's going to be excited about that. Me as a fan, I'm excited about seeing that. So do that International Fight Week. That's a huge week to set it up and a great fight.
Moreover, Dustin Poirier sees Islam as a big, strong fighter with a highly refined skill set that can match up with anyone at welterweight. Poirier doesn't think size will be an issue for Makhachev at 170, and he confidently predicts that Islam could very well become the champion in that division too.
Do you think he'll have success at 170? You know him well.
Yeah, he's big. He's a good-sized guy, and his skill set is the highest level to compete with anybody. It's not like he's going to be hugely undersized at 170. There's going to be some guys who are bigger than him for sure, but he's strong and solid. I think he'll fit in good. He'll probably be the champ there.
Adding on, Justin Gaethje has expressed interest in fighting Islam Makhachev. As a former interim lightweight champion and one of the division's top contenders, Gaethje is eager for another shot at the title and sees Makhachev as the next logical challenge on his path. Justin Gaethje has stated that he is prepared to defeat Islam Makhachev and is simply waiting for the call from the UFC. Confident in his skills and readiness, Gaethje believes he has what it takes to dethrone the current lightweight champion and is eager for the opportunity to prove it.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight in June. I don't know. I think Makhachev said he wants to fight in June. I'm hoping that I get that call sooner rather than later so I can, I'm obviously working, but, yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy ride. I'm not at the beginning of the journey anymore. It's towards the end. I'm 4-1 in my last 5 fights. Only losing to Max Holloway. So yeah, I think I should, we got Oliveira already lost, so we can really f it up. I don't think they're gonna want to give it to him.
Furthermore, Justin Gaethje has made it clear that while he's focused on a potential title shot against Islam Makhachev, he's also open to facing other big names in the sport. Among those, he's expressed willingness to fight Ilia Topuria as well, showing that he's ready to take on any top contender to secure his place at the top of the lightweight division.
And then Topuria, I can see him giving it to Topuria, so, we'll see what they do. But ultimately, I let my coaches and manager make the choice on who I'm going to fight. I'm hoping it's Makhachev. Outside that, I'm not sure. It's golf course.
But if it's not Makhachev, it's one of those three names?
No, I'm saying one of those three names has to fight for the belt. Me, Oliveira, or Topuria. So I'm hoping they call my name, pull my number, pull my card. Outside that, I haven't even thought about it. I'm hoping that's the case. I don't know what I'm willing to do or where we're at with my career. It's a big business that we're running. Not the beginning no more. You know, I think I've earned my shot. I would love to get that, and but we'll see what we have to do. No idea. No idea. Any answer I have right now would change with the next lightweight fight happening. It's a crazy sport. So you just got to be ready.
On the other hand, Justin Gaethje shared his thoughts on Ilia Topuria potentially vacating the featherweight title and moving up to lightweight. He said that Ilia is a true fighter, especially given the confidence he's gained from beating top names like Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski. Gaethje admitted that confidence is crucial in this sport, and Ilia definitely has it right now. He believes that Ilia's move to lightweight adds even more excitement to what is already the most stacked division in the UFC.
And I just wanted your thoughts on Ilia Topuria vacating the featherweight title and coming up to lightweight. Do you think he's built for lightweight?
Yeah, I think he's a fighter, you know, especially with the confidence that he has right now with those wins over Max and Volkanovski. I think, you know, confidence is the biggest factor when you step in there. You have to believe, you know, in yourself first and foremost. And so, yeah, I think just made the most exciting weight class in this sport a little bit more exciting.
Moreover, when Justin Gaethje asked if Ilia should get an immediate title shot against Islam Makhachev, Gaethje responded that he hasn't really thought about it and that it's not something he can control. Instead of stressing over those decisions, he's focused on what he can handle, like winning his own fights and possibly earning the next title shot by finishing his opponent.
Do you obviously, you know, if you go out there and finish Fizzy, there's a good chance that you get the title shot, but do you believe Ilia should get an automatic title shot against Islam?
I don't know. Haven't thought about it. Doesn't matter. Again, that's one of the things I can't control, so I'm not going to put a lot of thought and you know, energy into that.
As all eyes are on Islam Makhachev, who he will fight next. Another contender who wants to fight Islam is Mateusz Gamrot. He has expressed his desire to fight Justin Gaethje first. He viewed it as a major opportunity to climb further up the lightweight rankings. At the same time, Gamrot also has his eyes on Islam Makhachev, indicating his ambition to challenge the division's elite and eventually compete for the title.
I am big fan Justin Gaethje, you know, I have a lot of respect for him. I think he's the most brutal guy in the lightweight division. This guy fighting 2 times in the title shot, yeah, well, like the gold. And I think this is old school, you know. I am new school, I am new generation. Now I wanna switch the place, you know. I start climbing in the top. Today I a little bit asking with Khabib say me, congratulations, you fight. You are a nice guy. For sure in the future you meet with the Islam in fight. I think Islam beat Charles Oliveira next fight, and I wanna next fight with Justin and next fighting with Islam. Simple plan.
Dustin Poirier suggested that Ilia Topuria should face Islam Makhachev, giving the featherweight champion a chance to move up and challenge the lightweight title holder, and he deserves that. Looking forward to the new fight, Paddy Pimblett sees Dan Hooker as a potential opponent in the future. Hooker, who recently earned a gritty victory over Mateusz Gamrot in a fight of the night performance at UFC 305 in Perth, has now entered the UFC's top 5 lightweight rankings. Following this win, Hooker revealed that the UFC is interested in matching him up against former champion Charles Oliveira, indicating that big fights may be ahead before a potential clash with Pimblett.
Oh, that's like how I kind of thought it would go. That's not I'm just being honest. That's not like, I don't mean to offend anyone. I like the kid. I promise. I think he's great. Like, I want to keep that going as long as it can. So like, keep him away from keep him on the, maybe not even the Jared Gordons, you know what I mean? Like,
interestingly, Dan Hooker shows his willingness to fight Paddy Pimblett if the UFC gives him the opportunity. He made it clear that he's open to the matchup and would gladly take the fight if it's offered by the promotion.
I don't even know. I don't want to come out here and point at different fighters, but yeah, lightweight is a bit of a shark tank. Like, the UFC will push you as fast as you want to push yourself. So it's not like, of course the UFC and you can look from like the other thing with like Pereira and stuff like that, like the benefit to the UFC is getting you to pay-per-view or getting you to like title contention in the shortest space of possible. But like, that's obviously not the path that he wants to take. So it's like, why doesn't he want to take that path? Like, you wouldn't want to take that path if you didn't have the skills to hang at that level, you know what I mean? And like, you hear things like, as a fighter, like I've heard he's turned down like Terrence McKinney. I think he's turned him down twice. Like, there's, like, you hear things in the field, like, it's not, yeah.
Moreover, the opportunity door is open for Paddy, and he also has a chance to fight Ilia Topuria. Recently, after his victory over Michael Chandler, Paddy has been outspoken about Ilia Topuria's move to lightweight, offering a mix of skepticism and bravado. Despite Topuria's impressive knockout victories over Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway, Pimblett remains confident in his own abilities. He has stated that he believes he would defeat Topuria, either by striking or submitting him, and has downplayed Topuria's stature by calling him more of a midget than Chandler.
To be honest, I forgot about him. I forgot all about him, or I would have mentioned him in the cage, you know what I mean? I don't call him hand sanitizer boy anymore, he's now El Chorizo. But as I say, I literally forgot all about him. That's how relevant he is. I'm ranked higher than he is at lightweight, so, you know, I'd love to welcome him to 155, but apparently he's sitting out and waiting for the title shot. But you know, that what I've just done to Chandler's after blueprint to beating him. He's even more of a midget than Chandler is. Like, I'll do the exact same thing to Ilia than what I've done to Chandler.
Well, Dana White has confirmed that Arman Tsarukyan will not be getting a title shot anytime soon after withdrawing from UFC 311 due to a back injury. Despite this, Tsarukyan was supposed to face Islam Makhachev for the lightweight title, but had to pull out just one day before the event. As a result, Renato Moicano stepped in, and Makhachev successfully defended his belt.
Arman Tsarukyan, what do you do with him at this point? I mean, do you automatically rebook him in the next title fight? Do you go back to the drawing board?
No. Yeah, he's going back to the drawing board. I don't want anybody to ever fight hurt, ever. You know, we've been in these positions before. Went down there with the doctor. Went down there with Heather from the PI, who is, you can ask any fighter or anybody else, she's the best in the world. And you know, you miss opportunities sometimes, and he did. So we'll see how this plays out for him next year.
White made it clear that Tsarukyan missed a major opportunity and will now have to fight his way back into contention. Although Tsarukyan previously earned a title shot by narrowly defeating Charles Oliveira at UFC 300, his withdrawal and earlier decision to turn down a fight at UFC 302 have impacted his standing in the division, so that's clear he will not fight Islam anymore. Dustin Poirier, one of the most respected and beloved figures in MMA, has officially announced that his next fight will be his last. After years of thrilling wars, memorable moments, and unwavering grit, Poirier is ready to close the curtain on an extraordinary career.
In the moment, I felt like this might be it. This is it. That's why I kind of spoke to Joe. I didn't officially announce my retirement, but I felt like this was it. You know, I came short of another title fight. I'm never going to get another title fight. You know, I would have to win 10 in a row probably to get another one. And I don't think I have it in me to go through what it's going to take to get another one. You know, I've been doing this a long time. And I got back home, healed my injuries. My knee was banged up. I went into the fight with busted ribs, so I had to heal. And then obviously the nose was crushed and broken in 5 places.
Set to take place at UFC 318 on July 19th, Poirier will face longtime rival Max Holloway in a trilogy bout, this time with the BMF title on the line. Fittingly, the event will be held in his home state of Louisiana, giving the Diamond a chance to say goodbye in front of his people. Known for his resilience, sportsmanship, and all-action style, Poirier leaves behind a legacy that goes beyond titles. Though he never claimed the undisputed lightweight belt, his impact on the sport is undeniable. The third fight with Holloway will not only be a battle of elite skill, but also a celebration of Poirier's remarkable journey. With the lightweight division heating up and new contenders like Ilia Topuria making bold moves, it's clear that the action is far from over. Dustin Poirier's suggestions could shape the future of the division, but only time will tell who will rise to the top. But how do you think Ilia Topuria's move to lightweight will impact the division? Do you agree with Dustin Poirier's potential matchups for the lightweight division? Who do you think should get the next title shot against Islam Makhachev? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.